Okay, hold on. Right. It's going to be equal to this. Dot angle plus pi over 2. And then the impulse is going to be that. I think. Okay, and then looks like it was close, but we were rotating in the wrong direction, so I think it's that. Okay. Not quite feeling it. I mean, we could just... I think the homing strength is maybe just too small now. Okay. Yeah, there was definitely a small impulse towards that. Okay, maybe the homing strength needs to be even bigger than that. Okay. Definitely seems to be adjusting itself slightly. Okay, that actually felt right there. You could see it like adjusting itself. Where is another enemy? Okay, so maybe we need to... I don't know actually, I think maybe that's enough. Just a little bit of homing is enough. Not quite. Okay, so if I make that missile a little bit, like the sensor a little bit bigger, I guess that will help it and maybe bring the Y down, but make that like really wide. Or is that going to just screw with it? 300? Or we could just say, in fact, it's really easy. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. So we can essentially say, like, if anything is in this vicinity, then we just lock on and then we never lock off, right? We could also slow down. As soon as we lock on, we could just slow down. And that will give us more time to adjust. That could be interesting. So then we can say target or target equals body. So if we don't want to redefine the target, I guess. No, that's not how it works. We say target equals if target if target else body. I think that's how you do ternary in Godot. Okay, so we don't override a target, and let's create a negative impulse. So apply central impulse at the center, vector 0, and we will just say target acquired slowdown because I think that's an amazing name for a variable. And we can export that, so let's just grab this and paste in, whoops, target acquired slow down. So, and that's going to be moving up. So I think it's positive, right? Yep. What are you complaining about? Oh yeah, we don't need to, it's a central impulse, so we don't need to provide a vector. Okay, cool. This is going to be weird. So in fact, we want to grab this here and put it up. So if target, return. So we only do this once when we initially find the target. And we slow down a little bit, reposition ourselves, and then we fire again. Oh, something happened. Cannot convert float. Oh yeah, so this is going to be a vector 2, 0 on the x-axis, and the target acquired slowdown on the y. Okay. Okay, that felt a little weird. Okay, so that slowdown is too much. You're definitely feeling it, which is interesting. So, smack. I mean, it does seem like a little bit dopey the way the missile like locks on, but look. Smack. I mean, it's not perfect. It seems to sort of work. Okay. We turn around. It sort of starts to home a little bit. Let's have a look. Right. Okay, that is actually homing now. Not particularly strong. The wobble's kind of cool. It feels kind of like imperfect, but oh, I know how to do this. So it's really, that's kind of interesting, right? What we can do is if target, right, we can apply our force 2 times the force, right, and return. Otherwise, so like, otherwise we just apply the force, and then we half our. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna feel right, but let's have a look. Whoa. If target. Oh. Sorry. If not target. Okay. Okay, now that homing strength is way too big, I think, and that's why it's getting knocked out of kilter. So maybe just half that. A lot of tweaking involved. So the missile will accelerate at full speed if it doesn't have a target, but if it finds a target, it'll start to slow down slightly and then adjust. Smack. There we go. Smack. Kind of like that. I think it, and it kind of means that the missile's using its thrusters to reposition itself instead of trying to accelerate. Smack. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Okay, the initial impulse is not large enough, first of all. Okay, and then that slowdown, I think, needs to be even smaller than that. So you've essentially got quite a small window for that slowdown. And you can see it sort of like wobbling in midair, but I think that's kind of cool. Alright, so let's see. I mean, we could bring the dampening like right down now that we know that the missile's properly homing. Sorry, right up. It's like maybe put the angular dampening and the linear dampening. And so that's going to be just quite slow. The tail really does get in the way. I guess that's the point. Cool. And so now with that dampening, we need way more initial velocity. So I'd go so far as putting it at 1,000. Even that is feeling a bit wrong. So it doesn't have, it's not leaving the ship fast enough. Okay, but the homing's working. Okay. Yeek. Oh man, really? Come on, guys. Give me some target practice. Okay. Cool. So the thing is I don't want it to be a shooting game, right? I don't want your accuracy to matter much, right? I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to zoom out the camera because it's becoming a little bit prohibitive. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to have to call the stream pretty soon. Let me just check. Yep. Okay, let's just have one more little test and see if that homing is feeling right. So that's not too bad. Okay, what if we do a shot like across the map? Ah, go away. Yeah. Shot across the map. It's not too bad. Smack. Okay, so that initial impulse really needs to be higher. I might even bring this down slightly and double this initial impulse. It feels weird that it would be so high. Yeah, that feels a little bit better. Okay, we definitely need to make sure that our bullets don't hurt enemies after they've bullets have already exploded. I think it's because when we apply an impulse after we've set the bullet to sleeping, it wakes up physically, like in the physics system, right? So okay. If that's the case, then maybe increase that and that. Just tweaking values now, I guess. Hey, Padel Bar, thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a lovely day. Yeah. Okay. So I am sort of wondering. Okay. I'm wondering why it's not always sort of detecting. I guess like if it's not within your range at the beginning, then it's kind of never going to see the enemy. If I shoot this way, is it? Okay, so there's a slight homing value there. I think that's the angular. Maybe we don't want any angular dampening. Maybe we just want it to sort of spin. Right, so we keep the linear dampening, but we have like no angular dampening. And my tail is getting stuck because I'm hacking it to fill up my tail at the beginning of the level, but normally you wouldn't do that. Okay, let's try something like that. Okay, that definitely worked. Okay. Okay. Yep, okay, I'm happy with that. So you saw that happen. You saw the proof. I got it working.